looks good. The score is brilliant. And oh, is he in again? He is.
It's the other dare. Kojima. Crowned for the 7th time.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
Well, the Sharks may have lost their first 3 games in this year's Carling Currie Cup, but since then it's been all systems go, and an opportunity tonight to build on that even further. It's the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 against the Airlink Pumas. Comes to you from Hollywood Bet's Kings Park here in Durban. A little muggy earlier, and first signs of summer on its way, certainly a spring evening. The ball was a little slippery in the match between the Sharks Invitational and Saracens, and hopefully the players that take to the field now don't make as many errors as they were earlier. Well, the crowd have come in, not quite in their droves. It's not a massive crowd, but they're still pouring in, and they are supporting what is undoubtedly at the moment a winning team. Can they continue to win? It won't matter. They can't make the knockout stages of this year's Carling Currie Cup, but the Airlink Pumas can. So these are the results from last weekend. The Griquas getting one over against their nemesis, the arch rivals Cheetahs in Bloemfontein. The Lions were just miles too strong for the Bulls. And then, of course, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 pipped the Sunderland Bull Cavaliers at Woodburn Stadium in Maritzburg with a last-minute kick by Sia Masuku. Western Province struggling, only 1 point. They came unstuck again. And that is what the log looks like as a result. The Sharks, as I said, only 10 points. Cannot make the knockout stages. The Pumas need results to go their way, but before that happens, they've got to win with a bonus point this evening to ensure that they are in the running. So a little bit of pressure on Jimmy Stonehouse's team for John Plumtree and JP Peterson. It's just a matter of all systems go as they prepare for the Vodacom URC. As I said, they're the Airlink Pumas. Need a bonus point win to ensure they have a shout, and then they'll need the results to go their way. One of two things can happen. The Lions can lose to Griquas, or the Cheetahs can lose to the Bulls. Either one of those will ensure that they get a knockout position in this year's Carling Currie Cup. They, of course, won the Carling Currie Cup in 2022. These are the thoughts of the coaches.
Airlink Pumas head coach Jimmy Stonehouse. Coach, do or die today?
Yes, obviously we've got to win this one. We're going to try to get 5 points out of it, but obviously a win will help, so that will maybe give us an opportunity to get into a semi-final.
I mean, your boys came off a win against Province last week. You got a lot of momentum. You know, I'm sure you've got a lot of confidence coming into this game.
Yes, obviously we played well last week. We prepared well for this week. Coming into this game, you know, like you said, it's do or die. We just got to do the stuff correct, win the set pieces, and then I think we can be in there.
Coach, you speak of preparation. How have you managed, you know, your team's emotions, preparation this week, and just take this game as another game, as much as it's very important?
Yeah, you cannot change it, and you just got to play it normal. Otherwise, you put yourself under pressure. They load the team a bit, so that's opportunity for our players to showcase what they can do. And if they don't use that, then there's something wrong with them.
Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, Coach John Plumtree. Plum, bit of mixed feelings. It is the last game, but I'm sure you're proud of the performance the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, look, I mean, we started pretty badly, but the way the boys have played the last couple of weeks really encouraging. You know, they certainly showed a lot of fight, and you know, that's what this club's all about. You know, tonight's game, I think it's going to be like a bit of a festival game, actually. Pumas need this one to win, and I've got a lot of guys back in here that need the run, and I think we'll probably see the ball float around in the air a bit, but I think it's going to be a good spectacle.
I know it's a team game. Are there any youngsters that you're proud of that have put their hands up in this Currie Cup?
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm really excited about some of our SA under-20 boys that have come back. You know, some outstanding young talent. It bodes well for the future of the club, you know, and you know what it's like when you get these young guys that come into your environment. You know, they create a nice energy as well. So, you know, it's really good to see. It's great for Sharks rugby.
You know, it was a bit of a challenging pre-season for the URC guys. You had like 12 or 8 guys per session. I'm sure they're ready to go, you know, in this first game for them.
Yeah, we're looking forward to some good contact tonight. It has been frustrating, you know, we just don't have the numbers for a quality pre-season with so many Springboks, and but that's what it is, you know. So This is an important game tonight for some players, and saw some other players playing well against Saracens earlier, so I've got to name a squad of 28 next week to play down in the Stormers and then go on a tour. So yeah, there's going to be a few names that a lot of people might not know, but that's what the future of this club's about. We've got to start promoting some of these younger men.
So the thoughts of both coaches, a bit of pressure on Jimmy Stonehouse's mob. John Plumtree, though, a little more relaxed, not too much at stake for him. The captains today maybe feeling the pressure a little bit more. Willie Engelbrecht will want to captain his team to another victory. Vincent Chatuka will want the Sharks to get off to a winning start with their Vodacom URC players. Well, it's a wonderful evening here in Durban at Hollywood Bets Kings Park this evening. It's the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 against the Airlink Pumas. Last round of the Currie Cup 2025, and then we're into the knockout stages. Of course, the Sharks, they have run their race, the courtesy of those 3 losses up front. They cannot qualify for the quarters. Airlink Pumas, though, on the other hand, with a bonus point win tonight, give themselves a little bit of a shout. They'll need results to go their way tomorrow. But mission number 1 is to get it done tonight. The home fans haven't quite come out in their droves this evening. It is the beginning of summer, I fancy. It's a beautiful spring evening. A little bit muggy earlier. The weather playing ball here as summer starts heading its way into the balmy humidity side of this beautiful city. So let's have a look at that Pumas team. Jimmy Stonehouse has made 2 changes to his starting lineup. In the front row, Dewald Maritz comes in for Etienne Janeke, and Hanno Tennyson ensures that JJ Skeppers reverts to the bench. Other than that, it's a pretty settled team, captained by Willie Engelbrecht and controlled around that midfield place. Ross Broad and Clinton Swart in the halfbacks. And look out for Sango Kamlashe in the midfield. A wonderful talent and a real smart player. For John Plumtree, JP Peterson for their lineup in the Sharks. Well, there's only 3 players now who stay on after last week's win at the Woodburn Stadium in Maritzburg. Pika Sabashli and Diego Apollos in the backs, and Nick Hatton was a late change coming into the team for Pepsi Buthelezi. Are the only 3 that carry on. In fact, there's a 4th, Fatu Ganyane in the front row is the 4th. It's a Sharks team laden with some of their stars as they start preparation for the Vodacom United Rugby Championship. So Terran Tembu, it's a big game for this team. They let the ball slip in their last 2 outings. They lost to the Bulan Cavaliers, lost marginally by 3 points, and then before they 1 point to the Lions after their big win against the rock bottom DHL Western Province last week. A little bit of pressure on this outfit tonight.
Definitely, and as Jimmy Stoner said in the beginning, I mean, it's do or die. You know, they'll take a lot of confidence in the result against Western Province last week, and they know they have to win this game to stay in that semi-final. And we know how important this competition is for a team like the Pumas, because probably the next competition they'll play is probably the SA Cup. So it's important that they get the result and obviously get some silverware today.
Yeah, they are, of course, the defending champs of that SA Cup, and as I said a little bit earlier, winners of the Currie Cup in 2022, which seems like an age ago, but it's only 3 years, and they still have a formidable outfit. Well, for the Hollywood Bet Sharks, it is preparation time for Vodacom URC. 11 changes to the team. Just the number 14, number 13 in the backs, Pika Sabashli, Diego Apollos, and then Nick Hatton and Fatu Ganyane, the 4 that remain from last week. And when you look through that team, your Penke, Francois Fenta, Sia Masuku, Jaden Hendricks of the Chachuka brothers, Emil van Heerden, Mazibuku, Fez Mbata, and Batu Shlekani play in the second row this evening. It is a formidable lineup and a chance for some of these players to really shine. Well, that bench too has a couple of changes there. A few players were in action earlier against Saracens. Dion Bluder played a whole half of rugby. Dion Slabbert was involved. Tino Mavasera played the whole game, but he is just this racing horse, lean, mean, and ready to go again. Keanu Everson got a few minutes too. So Plum and JP will want the bulk of the squad to go the full 80, I would expect.
And they've had, I mean, it's such a long preseason. I mean, it was awkward for them, Joel. They had at times 12 players training during preseason. Whatever plans they've had, they've got, you know, about 13 Springboks. There was the Currie Cup, there's under 21 competition, under 19. So I'm sure Vincent Chichuka is up with confidence. You know, he made his debut this year for the Springboks, and I'm sure he's ready to go with the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, big pack of forwards. You can see Vincent almost as tall as Emil van Heerden. Batish Lekane playing in the second row this evening. He's played on the blindside flank the last couple of weeks. Big, burly, hell of a ball carrier, and a youngster, only 20 years old and already 115 kilograms. Well, tonight's officials, Griffin Colby will be the referee, Marius Jonker, the TMO upstairs next to us, and the ARs will be AJ Jacobs and Caleb Hibbert.
Okay. Just make sure they stay behind the ball.
So the Sharks will play from right to left. Tia Masuku will get us underway.
There will be a
Pumas will receive. And we know what it means in the Carling Currie Cup. You need to start well, and you need to apply pressure from word one. What a kick it was by this fella to win it last week in Pietermaritzburg. He gets us underway this evening with a deep kick-off, and it's the Pumas immediately with a captain, Willie Engelbrecht, who makes a little bit of a carry. Broad sends it back, and Swart makes the clearance kick. Your Pinker gathers it's not out. He is a little jet machine as well, Pinker, and becoming a real good fullback as well. Spent most of his career on the wing. Nice hands there from Piquet Sebastian to gather a bullet pass. As Hendrickse looks to clear. It's an attempt at pick and go from Hatton. He's knocked it on.
A decent start here from the Sharks. Just an unfortunate, unforced error. Sort of like a bit of jitters, as we'd spoken about. Nick Hatton seeing space, unfortunately knocking it forward. I'm sure he'll be disappointed. The man looked very high standards.
He just looked up to see where he was going to go, and then the error came. Do you think there's a bit of pressure on him tonight? Because initially he wasn't named in the starting lineup. Now he's back in the lineup. He's captained this young side unbelievably well, not just this season, last season as well. But he's a real fringe player on the Vodacom URC squad.
And I'm sure he's at a point where he wants to be a regular in that URC squad. Having all these guys coming back, season campaigners with Pepsi, Buthelezi. These are the guys he has to compete with. And but knowing Nick, I'm sure he just wants to play and do the best he can for the team.
Yeah, very much
down
so.
that side.
Great leader, former Hilton boy. Still a youngster, 22 years old, and seems to have been around the block. He's been around.
We got to work harder to keep it up on this side, okay?
First scrum.
Let's get more stability on the set. Let's go, set up.
Props will hate it when I say this, but it's always a drama, that first scrum.
Better stability on the set, cool.
Devolt Maritz, Eddie Swart, Sampi Swickers, the front row for the Airlink Pumas. Batu Ganyane, Fez and Bata, Limavan Mazebuko, the front row for the Sharks.
Bye! Sit!
Big shove coming from the Sharks. The front rows go up, but to the right they come. Ross Broad deciding that's where the space is. And Senga works well away to get from the touchline. Presents the ball nicely. Broad again, looking for a runner. Finds one in one of the big second rowers. It's a little bit of a caterpillar there. Leads you to think he's going to put this one up in the air. Broad does so. It's a beautiful kick, high and hanging. And there's a great contest. Oh, almost taken brilliantly by Pascal Akeji, but he just knocked it on. He is an interesting dude, isn't he?
Beast of a human. Can't wait to see him. Look how explosive he gets. I mean, his timing is a little bit off, where he's jumping forward instead of jumping up into the ball.
Well, he is Lesotho born, of Nigerian descent, and spent time in the NFL. Went to great college. He's travelled a journey already. He's only 23 years old, a massive talent. I am looking forward to seeing him with a bit of ball in hand and a little bit of space.
Crouch.
Not at the beginning here now, though, because it's going to be a Pumas put in.
Fine.
No real blindside to speak of.
Sit! All right, no.
Ross Broad, Canadian international.
We're going to control that, guys, okay? Don't pull back and then go early, okay? Control it.
Had some Canadian descendancy, so he's played a couple of tests for Canada already. It's the drama in the front row I mentioned.
It doesn't end, it never stops.
It never stops. It's a battle within a battle. The last scrum was an even contest. Both front rows ended up going upwards, but the battle was shared. Goes down on the tight side on the Sharks. And the Airlink Pumas get the first little penalty, first little opportunity, you might say.
Lee Marvin Mazibuko being pinned on the far side, right in front of the ref. Sure, his setup was a little bit too far ahead. Just slipping his behind and not balanced enough. I think the ref did speak about stability and controlling your own weight, and he didn't in that instance.
And it's a wonderful little banana kick from Clinton Swart to the corner. Put the Pumas into a really good attacking position. It's a great contest though from the Hollywood Bet Sharks, and they've turned it over. So important to understand when to compete. The Sharks have got it right this time.
No. Use 9!
Jaden Hendricks has got away with one there, I think, as he's hoisted it up into the night sky. And Senga couldn't take it, and here comes the flyer, Ikeji. Does well carrying it into contact. Here comes the little pick and go, and the Sharks just trying to suck in those pillar defenders as they carry it around the fringes. Masuku sends it wide. It's gone out the back, and it's just maybe a little bit flat from Sobashle on the outside, and the pass going behind him.
Yeah, they had numbers out wide. Sobashle just overrunning. Just a little bit deep, hold his depth. He would have been in space there.
Let's go, Pumas!
I'm sure he won't make that mistake again.
Boy, and he's a character on the field, a worker of note, dynamic, hard running. Eddie Swart. Under a little pressure already at the lineups. They lost the last lineup to the Airlink Pumas. Won't want to lose this one. To the middle it goes again. It's a contest. Emil van Heerden is up there really quickly, understanding the challenge well. It was won though by Tiaan de Klerk, and now comes the maul.
No, you're putting your leg in once.
Pumas staying on the same tracks, and they win the penalty advantage. The Pumas come wide round the back is Swart. Long ball over the top, not gathered.
You have to be on your feet.
He is a big man, Stefan Kutsi. Must be 6'2", athletic.
Number 3,
he comes charging into the back line. I think he would put the fear of missing tackles into many defenders. It's another great kick from Clinton Swart.
A good maul initially from the Pumas. Building the corner around the front. Nick Hatton just not too sure, but unfortunately it looked like Lee Marvin Mazibuko just not rolling away, disrupting that maul.
Swart to the front, this time taken by Revolt van der Merwe. The maul comes again, the Sharks defending it well. It's just splintered a little and going nowhere. Good defence from the home team.
Stay there. Use now!
Got to use it. Out it comes. Broad pops it out. Round the back it goes. Cross kick from Clinton Swart. Your Pinke has done really well. And here comes the NFL flyer. Into touch. He's almost dragged it well to stay in field.
He did well to stay in field. I don't think Yao Peng, when he realized that the ball was still in play, rather the safe route. Just look at him stronger. He looks really, really powerful. Hard man to stop. Also his opposite number, also a big boy, Stefan Kutsi.
A couple of great contests here, actually. I did like Jimmy Stonehouse's words in the interview. It's an opportunity for these Pumas players to play against some of the Vodacom URC players from the Sharks. And it's an opportunity. I think there's a good hand in there from Vincent Chituka, who scooped that ball back, and now he's got it. Comes away, makes a few yards, and makes it a little easier for Jaden Hendricks. He might want a better angle. He sends it back to Masuku, goes cross country. There's two Sharks players out there waiting for it. Beautiful kick. Now comes the longer kick. That is so well read by Masuku. And now back as Clinton Swart throws the long ball across field to Lyndon Nsanga. Sharks fans thought that was maybe a little bit forward, and that is a perfectly weighted kick. Oh, it's clever and brave from Sia Masuku.
And he's that type of player, you know, he sees space and you want to almost give him that license to play what he sees, and that's when you get the best out of him. A normal team, they'll try and kick out, you know, transfer pressure, but there was a cross kick space out wide. I thought Yao Peng like with a kid ball in hand, played Sobahla on the outside, put that Pumas defense under a lot of pressure.
Yes.
But it was good backfield cover and a good kick from Ulundi Nsanga.
Okay, thanks.
Patu Ganyane, the man who's well, got a finger in his eye or a contact lens issue or something. This is such a smart little kick.
A smart kick, well fielded, good communication. With the 2v1 that I thought Yao could have given to Sobahla, but well covered by the number 10, Clinton Swart, finding Umasenge. Good line of D, seeing backfield space. Sure, you would have loved for that ball to stay in field and, you know, try and chase and regather.
Yeah, that little pop around the corner was on, wasn't it? It was a good line run by Sobahla. This man's quite important to the Sharks' course, Fez Mbate, and I think looking at the year ahead, he's going to become more important as the year goes on. The former Maritzburg College scholar. To the middle it goes. Van Heerden is tall and lanky and a good source of line-out ball and a good menace to the opposition on their ball, mind you.
Houston!
I said Jaden Hendricks was a bit fortunate. I thought he picked it up and then put it back down again. Masuku goes for that little kick again. This time it is Sobahla who gathers. Strong and going still. Trying to find a way of freeing his hands and offloading, but the Pumas defense wraps him up nicely.
You have to release first before you counter-up. You have to release him first.
Oh, Jaden Hendricks has tapped and gone and lost it forward. Right idea.
It's on the whistle. It's on the whistle.
Maybe just too rushed.
It's on the whistle.
But a traffic in front of him as well, to be fair.
If you want to counter-up,
yeah,
you
good
have to
idea.
release the tackle player first before you can counter-up.
Jaden Hendricks, a player of that caliber, wouldn't make those sort of mistakes. How's that cross kick again? Pinpoint from Sia Masuku. And Sobahla carrying exceptionally well. You know, they created a picture that they were going to kick, but then they ran. So defensively, you're not too sure what to expect. So it's good tactics from the 10.
And it's so hard to defend against that, because as a back three, you've got to cover the tram lines and cover the space. And next thing, that little kick comes and it's into the space. You just can't cover every square meter on the whole field. It's brave, it's courageous, and when it comes off, it's marvelous. When it doesn't come off, it's catastrophic, though. That's the risk.
Sit!
Ross Broad will feed the scrum again. This time it's a penalty to the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15.
The scrum.
It's becoming a fairly even contest between the two front rows. Kanyana, Mbate, Mazibuko, Maritz, you know, Swart and Swichers. Previous scrum was a penalty against the Sharks, and then they got the penalty. It's always the interesting part is that scrum. Good hit initially from both teams, but unfortunately losing his bind is Devov Maritz.
He's coming around the corner already, wasn't he?
His angle, as soon as he hit, the picture did not look good for the ref.
So 12 minutes gone, still very much cut and thrust. We saw in the earlier game it was quite humid down there. The ball became quite slippery. Second half was a bit more controlled because there was much more kicking, and the kicking was accurate. Both teams have learned from that as Van Heerden goes up, and now it's Francois Fenter. Good to see him back in action with a nice strong carry into the midfield. Little pop pass behind to Manachip Tutuka, and that ball's been stripped and ripped.
No arms tackle for number 2.
And the Sharks have got it back. There's a penalty advantage for a no arms tackle. Smack bang in front of the poles now come the Sharks. Tutuka again, Manu it is. Hendricks was looking for Vincent to take it this time round and just got the timing wrong.
Do you think we should check it? Time is off. Morris. Yep. Time is off. Time is off. Yes. Time is off, TMO. Right, So Marius, number 2 Pumas, is making an arms tackle and the player doesn't have the ball. That's a cynical action for me, and I'm going to go penalty yellow card.
Let's look at the facts first.
Okay.
Before we come to a decision, let's put it on for you first.
All right.
Sense and sensibility from Marius Jonku says, let's just
Griffin,
have a look
here
at the
it comes
facts.
now.
Okay. He's on his knee, making an arms tackle, and the player clearly doesn't have the ball.
Here's another angle for you. Right.
It's an arms tackle, and the player clearly doesn't have the ball, so tackle without the ball. So that's...
All right,
that's,
just wait. Let's just get you back on, Griffin.
Yeah, it's an arms tackle, and the player clearly doesn't have the ball. That's cynical. I'm going to go penalty yellow card.
Okay, I agree with those facts.
So number 2. So it's an arms tackle first, and the player doesn't have the ball. So that's cynical. He's a yellow card.
So Eddie Swart's going to say spend 10 minutes in the Simbin. Look, there's no doubt he's tackled the wrong man and he's got it wrong, but there is a little attempt to wrap the arms there. But the problem he's got, he's come off one knee on the floor, which is obviously illegal at the moment. Cynical, it's deemed. Whether we agree or not, he's going to spend 10 minutes in the Simbin. Sorry, there's been some really good kicking out of hand so far this evening. It's another good kick to the corner.
Yes. Yeah.
Work now, Pumas. Work now, boys. Wat jy kan nou hier. Wat jy kan nou. Anu, kyk hier.
So massive opportunity now for the Hollywood Bet Sharks. In the corner it goes. Oh, the throw is stolen. It's knocked forward though by the Airlink Pumas. The Sharks will get it back.
Mbata will be a little bit disappointed. It's a very good throw of but a good contest. When you look at that lift, geez, there's nothing more he could have done. Even the full extend.
Yeah, was whooping and pulling back.
His fingers lift. You know, the lifter's bump. So it was a really, really good lift.
And Sika Fisanti has got to make way so that the Airlink Pumas can bring on another front row forward, another hooker. So it is Dana Rosad who makes his way on.
Let's go, Locks.
You're right, it was a brave lift at the front pod of the line. It was courageous, it was high and hopeful and almost worked a treat.
Bye. Sit.
Sharks with a big scrum, driving it forward.
Advantage.
Got a massive advantage now and heading towards the goal line. Hendricks now, the ball is out. Fenter not quite managing to find his runners. Hendricks now gets it going. Chituka. Strong leg drive from the captain. Good counter-attack. Manny Chituka this time round. Different in the way he operates, not brute force, but real guile in the way he carries the ball forward. Big fellas now. Emil van Heeren making a yard or two, but held and driven backwards.
Sitting off.
Good contest there by Deval Moritz. So back for the penalty will go. Huge scrum. Boy, that's dominance.
Up and
I know it's 8 against 7, but it's a proper effort, that.
Under pressure.
Now, Patukanyane and Mbata. I mean, the importance of having a scrumming hooker is also good. You know, these youngsters have come in leaps and bounds, and I thought Jaden maybe could have kept it a little bit longer. I know they had the free hit. I mean, the scrum is still going forward. He should have kept it, see how far they could go.
Gone all the way. So it'll be a line out this time. I'm surprised they didn't take another scrum after that.
So we've got an inversion clean out. Lifting clean out from number 8 and a neck roll by the same player. So we're going to change this penalty to the foul play on the other side against you. Inversion clean out, lifting legs.
So there's a call come from LTM Marius Jonker. Untidy clean out and a neck roll against Nick Hatton. Dangerous play.
Neck roll and lifting leg clean out.
Little escape for the Airlink Pumas. Dodged one there.
Certainly did. Nick Hatton sure will be extremely disappointed in that.
Well, we're just hearing it's not Nick Hatton, it's Emil van Heerden. Maybe it is Nick Hatton. Oh yeah, it is Nick Hatton. Oh, that's in from the side, but other than that, that's quite a tough call.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a very tough call. I agree. It's very harsh on Nick. Because he did everything he could there, and you can't go for the neck. Only target you have is those limbs on the side.
Yeah, I feel for him a little bit there. Lucky for the Pumas, a little unfortunate for the captain and the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Darnell Osuangu.
Keep it open, Black. Kept good.
From Parktown, Johannesburg, and UJ throws in over the back it goes. Well reacted by the Pumas. Sogwu is the man who then gets mitts on the ball and makes a strong carry. It's now about controlling the game for the Pumas as they wind down the clock for another 6 minutes. They won't want to play in this area. Ross Broad goes the aerial route.
Access.
Oh, again, it's a charging, absolutely charging Ikeji. Leaps high in the sky and can't gather. Sharks may have been a little offside there as Swickers rumbles it up towards the halfway line. Broad looks like he's going to load it up again and does so. This time it's your Penke. He's close to the touchline. Oh, wonderful jump and knocked backwards by Lundim Senge, but not able to keep it in play.
Line out.
It's a pinpoint accurate kick and the Sharks have gone quickly. Here goes Penke. Chatuka battling away to stay on his feet and avoid the tackle, and the Pumas have won the tackle. And the penalty. Oh, gutsy effort here as they play a man short and still come up trumps.
Now they'll be happy with that. Sango Kamlashe got himself into a good body position.
And the tee was on really quickly.
Definitely want to build scoreboard pressure. I mean, we haven't had a score in the first 18 minutes of this game.
Thanks.
And wind the clock down another minute. Vincent Chatuka did really well to battle against the tackle, and then because he'd been driven backwards, the advancing Puma players were able to just make the contest their sided.
I think he also could have fought a little bit more in that breakdown. He got tackled, didn't have that second effort to place the ball as far as possible, and Sango Kamlashe had the awareness, and had the target, and it was an easy steal for him.
And as a midfielder, to see a back doing it that well, great effort. Swart. First 3 points of the day, and it's the Airlink Pumas who lead. A little bit against the run of play, but a wonderful little effort to get out of their danger zone and get some points on the board. He'll be happy, will Jimmy Stanos.
Make sure they stay behind the kick.
More so content than happy.
So, underway. Kickoff is a good one. Simple exit is the name of the game. And the Sharks will have about 3.5 minutes by the time we get underway to have a little shot here. First touch for Darren Adonis. Very dangerous Adonis. Ball in hand, he can cause havoc.
Let's go, Sharks!
He's had a good season as Adonis. Had a lot of time off that kick. I thought it was a little bit deep from Musia Masuku, unless that was the plan. Kick it deep. And a decent little exit from the winger.
Fezambata. Emil van Heerden thrown down. Hendrickse into the midfield it comes. Venter, a little inside ball. Chatuka, the younger brother, Manu, who carries. Now it comes behind for Apollos. Slick hands out to the wide. First little chance. Nowhere for Ikeji to go.
Inside.
Bata now looking to make the hard yards. Jaden Hendricks are clearing quite quickly, and it's a little eyes off the ball.
All right. Knock on. Yes.
I think he's more disappointed with himself than with anyone else there.
Yeah, I took his eyes off the ball. They had some nice momentum. As you can see, he was probably looking, on the blind side.
If you speed
Sort
up,
of catching the ball first is here,
Masuku.
Masuku, the hero of last week's game at Woodburn.
What an evening that was. Maritzburg came out in their drove supporting the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15. Great atmosphere. And the young Hollywood Bet Sharks team hung in there till the death and found a way to win a game against the more fancied Sanlambulan Cavaliers. Super occasion.
Standing up. No stability from the Sharks.
It's not going the Pumas' way at the moment. If you wanted to wind the clock down, they couldn't have wished for anything other than what's happening at the moment. They got the penalty, they kicked the points, got the ball in hand again.
Access.
Chosen to go the aerial route. Oh, and it's not taken this time by Msanga. The Sharks have a little chance here. Masuku with an extravagant dummy, almost bought, gets away from one. Tuka, first receiver right. Fezambata, they all shift to the right now. The Sharks. Vincent carries it up. Process, the name of the game here is stick to their game plan.
Backwards, flow,
and it's passing to the hand of Clinton Swart. Not the fastest player around, but he gets the arms through the tackle and releases. The Sharks scrambling defense doing really well. Maritz with a strong carry. Not enough numbers out wide here for the Airlink Pumas. Might want to go back to that left-hand side. Broad is waiting. He's got the penalty advantage. Patient build-up being called by Broad as he gets a second go at it now. Strong carry from Van der Merwe. Oh, and that's been stripped. They'll go back for the penalty.
Tackling Mr. Rowe.
Tackler not rolling away. Swice Venter did extremely well. Got himself into an entanglement and just couldn't roll away quick enough. Okay. And as expected, penalty in front of the poles. And the tee got on very quickly.
Yeah, once again, the fastest runner on the field was the man with the tee.
And it's a good decision. Build pressure. You know, Swice just could have worked a little bit harder to roll away, you know, not infringe on that ball. And I'm sure when they get Clinton Swart, if you could get this ball over, they'll be happy. A good start, considering that they had 14 men on the field.
Yeah, so in the 10 minutes, the Airlink Pumas were down a man. They've gone 6 points, 2-0 up. It's a great effort. Another good strike from Clinton Swart. Eddie Swart is back on the field as well. And the Airlink Pumas, who need to win this game desperately and preferably with a bonus point, are going about things in the right way at the moment. Oh, a semi-charge down. Good deep kickoff. There was time there for
onside
Adonis to clear it. Just had his kick charge and the Sharks will come. Ganyama.
Tackle on the shoulder. Balls out.
Hendricks clears again. Vincent Chituka, that will flick out the back to no one in particular. Hatton has got to tidy up. Hendricks goes to the short side. Masuku, Apollos. Oh, he's found a bit of space. Offload's nasty to Savashli. There's players on the inside. And the ball doesn't go to hand.
It's all backwards.
Still in play though.
All backwards.
Savashli fighting desperately. Apollos sends it infield. Hatton tries to gather. I know it's like a volleyball game out there at the moment.
Not right.
A bit of ping pong going on from both sides. And here MJ Mintz, one of the assistant coaches on the side, not happy with that passage of play. Just need to look after the ball. Good line break on the far side from Apollos. Good little offload. Sobashe, ball in one hand, does extremely well. All of a sudden, he just stopped playing. And he did well to recover. Ball backwards again. Not the best pass from Apollos. Putting his captain under pressure, Nick Hatton, or one of the captains. A comedy of areas here from both sides.
Better stability from you.
It looked for all money like Batush Lekane was going to canter in at the corner if that ball had gone to hand. Well, Emil van Heerden's got a little bang on the shoulder there, or a problem.
He went for his shoulder and
he's had his injury woes in the last 2 years.
Is he good to go?
2 meter tall son of Fritz van Heerden, former Springbok.
Yeah. Let's get him on. Sup. Sup. Yeah.
Well, this is not the news JP Peterson or John Plumtree wanted. Van Heerden comes off with that. It means Dion Slabbert will make his way back on. He played a fair bit of the earlier
Let's
game.
go, set up. Sharks.
And this will have to be a permanent
Set up, let's go.
injury replacement. There's no blood, there's no contact to the head, so Emil van Heerden is off.
That's unfortunate, as Emil. He's had a bad luck of injuries in his career, and hopefully it's not too bad. A very talented block. He's got a lot of potential. He just needs a lot of game time, a lot of games, consistency, and we could see his full potential. Hopefully it's not too bad.
And he needs a bit of luck to avoid the injuries for a while and build some momentum.
I'll go that side. I'll go this side. Okay. All right. Info that you both need to be higher. Okay. Get your heads and hips above your shoulders. Head and shoulders above your hips. Let's go.
Let's go, Dion.
Hips! Slot there! Blokkies!
Nice little attacking position, this centre scrum. Big blind side to work with. Stacked up on the open, freeing a bit of space on that right-hand side.
Sit!
Your Penke hovering dangerously. He's drifting a little to the left as the Sharks come with another big scrum effort and win the penalty. Here comes Penke now. Nice pick and go from Hatton, but well met. Strong defence, well read. Shlekani with a
no advantage.
Very average pass.
No stability from. Yeah. Not taking hit and going backwards.
Unit, isn't he?
The scrum.
Trying to slip the pass away. It just didn't go to hand. Little errors. Still part of the Sharks game at the beginning of this match.
That's that cohesion again. And there's only 4 starters who survived from last week. I mean, this was sort of expected. Another good scrum from the Sharks. Patu Fez and Lee Mazibuko doing extremely well. Working hard, square, seeing all those forwards 16 feet in the ground.
Cool.
Really, really good to see that scrum dominance.
Yeah, and you mentioned it earlier, it helps when you got a hooker who scrums properly as well. Fez Mbata known for his scrummaging. He'll have to throw it in accurately now. Last time down here we saw a wonderful contest from the Airlink Pumas second row. Just Tian de Klerk who got up high. This time it's Slabbert who claims it easily, no contest, and the Sharks try to set up the maul. Well met. Grabs into the 5. Once is the call. Pumas defending this pretty well. It's starting to crab forward a little bit now.
Use now, use!
Use it is the call. Hendrickson sends it to Fenter. Strong on his feet, gets to about 1 metre from the Pumas goal line.
Advantage!
And that ball's not coming out, there's someone lying on it. Advantage again.
Onside, stay on!
Who tries to free it up, and now comes the high hanging cross kick. Well kept in play. As Apollos comes around the corner. No real advantage just yet. There's Griffin Colby, allows it to carry on. Hendrickson, Hatton, little slip past Masuku. Again the cross kick, 2 in a row. Gathered this time by Sobashle, but going nowhere. Bit of over dependency on that kick right now.
The first one was really interesting. He wasn't facing where he was kicking, almost kicking across his body. Not as accurate as you would have liked. I mean, they had the free hit, and it's either going to work or it's not going to work, and obviously this time it didn't work.
Well, the other side of the Sharks game is that there is a little bit of match practice with some of these players who are making their way into the Vodacom UFC. Could have easily taken a scrum there, chosen to tap and go through some of their set moves.
Stay outside. 5.
A couple of meters away now. Shikani, big and strong and powerful, looking to stretch out, not able.
Stay on. 2.
Oh, nice little slip past Hatton. He's only about a meter away. Lee Marvin Mazabuka with the good hands there as Chituka now gets
Ball's available.
Awfully close. The ball's available. Then Mixer sends it out wide and a ball over the top. Oh, yeah, the fleet's up foot, and it's a wonderful tackle. Try a saving tackle. Pascal Akeji had a whole lot to do, not able to do it this time, and through no fault of his own.
So
it's just a superb tackle.
We got to confirm if he's in touch or not. Okay, thank you. Time off. Timo. Marius, I on-field decision is try because we got a clear grounding. We need to confirm if the player was in touch before the grounding, please.
Grounding is good.
Looked for all money like he was in touch.
Player was in touch.
Okay. Thank you, Marius.
We spoke about his size, Stefan Kutsi. Bit of speed there, bit of size. Really good tackle.
Textbook tackle from Kutsi. There's two big boys colliding in that corner.
Smart play over the top, it's gone. Villiers Albrecht gathers smartly and makes sure he keeps possession. Broad with a good kick and a good clearance. It's a really excellent clearance, excellent exit strategy, you might say.
A very good kick from Ross Brodeur. They started with the line out and overthrow, seeing that the Sharks was caught napping in that vacuum, winning the ball quickly. And then a long kick, which was really, really good from Ross Brodeur.
Let's keep it open.
So an early change for the Airlink Pumas. David Moritz comes off. Etienne Janica has come on really early, actually, and it's a...
Jumping for the ball, no foul play!
Knocked on, that's
no
more accidental than an attempt to make a tackle.
No foul play, no. Spin up, knock on.
So I'm sure Jimmy Stonehouse, the coach of the Airlink Pumas, is feeling quite happy at the moment. His team have started really well. We get a chance to chat to Jimmy quickly. Jimmy, good evening, and congratulations. Your team are going along pretty nicely tonight. Are you happy with the start?
No, he's jumping to catch the ball, and he's jumping to the tackle.
And that yellow card, but at the moment it's going well. I'm a little bit worried about the set pieces, but yeah, let's see where it's going to.
Jimmy, you're worried for the set piece. Is that the reason for the change in the front row already?
Yes, Janica always started for us the whole season. We tried to make a change and giving Moritz an opportunity, but we want to see, props you can always take off and bring back. So we just want to see what the feeling is with bringing him on.
Just a last question quickly. The yellow card for you guys, and obviously in that 10 minutes you didn't concede anything. You kicked the 6 points. That's a wonderful achievement from your team.
Yes, you know what? It's great always to get away with no points against you on a yellow card. So happy. I hope that can be counted in our favour for the rest of the game as well.
And Jimmy, just looking to the rest of this game, will it open up a little bit? Are you chasing the tries, or is it just about the win?
Obviously, you got to win first before you can get your 5-pointers. So yeah, we struggled with the first 2 more, so we decided to go for the 3-pointers. So obviously, when we get in there, quarter at 22, we will obviously go for that tries as well.
Super, Jimmy. Thanks for chatting and good luck tonight.
Sure.
So it is the Pumas who come away now. Oh, it's a big, strong carry. Björn van Niekerk up the middle and carrying brilliantly. The Sharks' counter-attack is good too from Hatton. And now the scrum halves arguing over the ball. And Jaden Hendricks, like a little terrier, won it, lost it, Broad carried it away, and then Hendricks and Hatton held them up. Courageous little scrum halves having a go at each other.
And they're started by Nick Hatton initially with that counter-attack, gave space. Jaden Hendricks is not scared to get his head in a breakdown. Did that, and it was the tussle between the two nines, and finished off again by Nick Hatton. Exceptional work. Both nines going at it. Brodeur winning that first one. And Slabbert, immediate impact, and Jaden getting involved again. a good play from the Sharks.
Yeah, no price for Ross Broad, the 26-year-old. Those big men, 3 big men surrounding one little man.
Coach.
The bullying forwards. Good turnover. Good turnover for the Hollywood Bet Sharks. 15.
Early.
Free kick, early set. Hendricks goes quickly. Masuku changes direction and comes to the blind side. Vincent Chatuka had a number outside and chose not to use it ahead of infield. Keji, we're still waiting for him to find a bit of space. Penalty advantages. Oh, almost through the hole went Mazibuko. Hendricks and now Masuku passes this time. Francois Feinter, nice long ball over the top. Your Pinke with some real gas. So Bashler now has got to cut inside and move away from the touchline. The Sharks have made good ground here. Pass behind, Masuku controlling things nicely now. Nowhere for Francois Feinter to go. He straightens and carries it forward as the forwards then come around the corner and try and make some progress. Hendrickson moving the ball around quickly at the moment. Your Pinke just looking for Francois Feinter on the outside. Much more patient from the Sharks. Good ball retention. Chatuka with a strong pick and go. Shlikani with nice little step for the big man. Still going. Hendricks behind. Pinke offers himself around the fringes. On his hands on the ball there from Eddie Swart and wins the penalty.
Wait. I've got something to tell you, number 2. Call number 2, please.
Saki.
Oh, he's had a yellow card already, Eddie Swart. Yeah. This might be trouble.
Number 2. You've got to be very careful. Okay? You've got a yellow card against you for an arms tackle and tackling the guy without the ball. Second time you tackle the guy without the ball, there's a penalty advantage against you. Okay. Penalty advantage is over. You're very lucky. Check your tackles and check your timing. Sorry, thank you.
Oh, he's a lucky man.
Holding on.
He is. I mean, you beg the question, what's the difference between, you know, when he did get the actual yellow card, but I guess his knee was on the ground, which you're not allowed to do. Very cynical, close to the try line. But he needs to, Edwin Swart, his team does not need a red card in this game, so he needs to watch his discipline.
Yeah, 100%. Having said that, he did really well to make the steal and win the penalty. He's going to have to walk that tightrope a little tighter from now on. Jimmy has made a change or two already. He might be thinking about another one. Oh, I'm not sure there's too much wrong with that. He's committed. He's wrapped his arms. He's made a strong tackle and the ball's gone. Feel a bit for him. Justice is done. As Eddie Swart carries it at the back of the maul. Once is the call and the Pumas continue to drive it forward. Little peel away from the self-said Edwin Swart. Broad into the hands of the big tight-head prop Swickers. Sharks defense is strong. Broad again, he's going to hoist this one up. It's a good high hanging kick and Keji is underneath it, gathers well, no need to jump this time. And the Sharks, after almost having a try scoring opportunity, are back on their own 22-meter line. Masuku with a pass, and it's pulled forward. Pumas now almost have a chance. A couple of times, I reckon that's just short of match practice, the way that we've seen Francois Feinter take his eyes off the ball. We saw Masuku do it a little earlier. It's just guys getting used to the heat of battle.
And then the Sharks are creating a lot of opportunities for themselves. I mean, there was space out wide, you know, uncharacteristic mistakes. The Swiss Feinter wouldn't normally catch those, you know, with his eyes closed. But I mean, that match practice again, they haven't played rugby in a couple months now, so it's starting to show with the amount of errors.
Yeah, and the pass was on his shoulder, it wasn't out in front. But you could see his head was already looking forward, and that's just eyes off the ball. That's just pre-season early errors. What it does mean, wonderful attacking position for the Airlink Pumas. Smack bang in front of the poles, 20 meters out, maybe even less. The backs lined up with opportunity. Off to the left they go. Swart, little dummy into the space. Tackle is good. Broad now looking for runners. Flicks it out wide into the winger. Is he over? Awfully close from Darren Adonis. Did he make it?
Put in touch. We're going to check it. All right. There's a crowning in goal. Okay. Time is off.
Oh, I'm not sure where he was, whether he got there or not.
We've got a grounding. So onto the
He's not
try.
looking too confident.
We're going to clear if the player was in touch or not, please, before the grounding.
All right, on-field decision try.
Yeah.
I thought he came up short and then maybe bounced over the line, which would normally mean he's maybe touched the line as well. Well worked to get there. Oh, it's a high tackle as well, and then his foot's in touch. Arm around the neck, is it a high tackle?
Yeah, I think he'll get a
Tackle is
penalty.
fine. Player's in touch. Yeah.
Okay, Griffin,
Yes, Marius.
the player was in touch. Change your on-field decision to a
Okay,
line-out.
thank you. No try.
Oh, I
Touch.
like that call. I know it's a little bit around the neck, but got there as fast as he could. It was the only attempt he could make. It certainly wasn't dangerous. Another try-saving tackle. We've seen a couple of great corner stick try-saving tackles. To the front it goes. Chatuka struggling to win it cleanly, and the Sharks are trapped on their goal line by this Airlink Pumas team fighting for survival in this year's Carling Currie Cup.
Use 9.
Hendricks there on the brink of half-time will have a chance to clear lines. He does have a wonderful boot. Great kick.
An exceptional kick from Jaden Hendricks of the Springbok. I'm sure he'll be frothing to get back into the Springbok mix. Obviously he needs to perform. He's competing against quality scrum halves, you know, in that Springbok setup. Not the best line out they had, but he managed to get the pass away, and then a very, very good kick.
And it's a real skill, scrum halves. The modern scrum halves got to kick under enormous pressure. You see the second row is it's one of them. He puts the scrum half under so much pressure at kick time. Chatuka coming through the middle there, and it's smuggled back eventually. Engelbrecht carries. Broad looking both ways.
Tackle is made, play on.
Eventually it goes into the hands of Fisanti, who spent 10 minutes in the sin bin, and then the clean out is straight to ground.
A brave steal from Sia Masuku. Back in.
He's kept it in play as Adonis, and now he's going. He is electric when he gets a little bit of space to step and go into. Half tackle, gets a knee on the ground. Broad now. Pumas wanting to play quickly. Swat with a little chip over the top. Out wide is Masenge, but the ball beats him into touch. Oh, it's come alive.
I think Coach Jimmy, after your interview, spoke to the players to get the tempo up. I mean, Adonis doing exceptionally well. Keep the ball in play with a counter attack and another cross kick. Finding a lot of space out wide because of the way the Sharks defend. Rush defense. You know, the wing normally drowns themselves, tries to make a read, and that's one tactic you can use to try and get the ball into space with that cross kick.
Yeah, we've seen teams do it against the Springboks. They don't use the cross kick, they use that Sydney Harbour Bridge pass, the big loopy one over to the wing. Australia did it well. The Sharks now are off.
Tackle on the chest.
Stukani with a big, strong 115-kilogram carry.
Use 9, yes, stay there.
Ball's gone out the 22, so he can't kick it out. Use it is the call. Hendricks, so not his best kick of the evening, maybe a fraction short. Not gathered by Keji. Pumas will have
advantage, knock on.
A one last shot at it. Out the back it goes. Van Niekerk. Little slow to come out, and hence the kick. Advantage is over. Senge will chase. Oh, the bounce is perfect for him. Try to fight away from the touchline, and the Sharks will eventually smuggle it into touch. Jaden Hendricks are there to tidy up. Well, it's a first half that's flown past. It's only seen 2 penalties by the Pumas, both off the boot of Clinton Swart, both while they had a man in the sin bin. And it's hard to believe it's only 6 points to 0. Loaded with excitement, couple of mistakes, scoring opportunities created. But at the halftime break, it's the home team who trail against the Airlink Pumas, fighting for survival in the Carling Currie Cup by 6 points to 0.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendricks and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
So half-time here at Hollywood Bet's Kings Park Stadium. It is the Sharks 0, And the Pumas, the Airlink Pumas, 6 courtesy of those 2 penalties. No real great highlights in that first half. It was dominated by a number of cross kicks, a couple of real wonderful try-saving tackles, and a number of errors. Let's start by looking at Sia Masuku, who read this beautifully and made a superb kick.
I thought, Yao Pengal should have played Sobase there, but unfortunately looking for the kick as well. Another opportunity, seeing a lot of space out wide. They're getting some great reward, they're getting an awesome carry from Sobase. Bit of indifferent one, he's showing his soccer skills, but the ball not being pinpoint again. I mean, that they had that free hit, they had the advantage. Again, another opportunity, another cross kick, because they had the penalty advantage as well.
And when you look at that, the Pumas were set to receive it and defend it. It was one man on the outside calling, and maybe not the right option. Couple of close try-scoring opportunities. The first one went to the Lesotho-born flyer, Pascal Ikeji. Almost got in at the corner, but it was Stefan Kutsi who made a superb tackle. He had to keep him out.
Stefan Kutsi also comfortable on the wing. Textbook tackle, from the big man. 2 big guys colliding, head in the right area, knowing when to launch himself. An exceptional tackle from the fullback.
It was in touch.
Okay. Thank you, Marius.
And not long after that, it was the role was reversed. It was the Airlink Pumas who almost got in at the corner, and the Sharks making try-saving tackles. Same story again, carbon copy.
Carbon copy indeed. Adonis, a very dangerous man. And Diego Apollos, his former teammate, doing exceptionally well.
We're gonna check it.
Could it, that try not being scored, will that count against them at the end of the game? I mean, it's all these small moments where both teams are creating opportunities for themselves, but I'm sure they'll be disappointed that they're not, coming away with points with all these opportunities gone. The match stats for today, the big one for me, the handling errors, 7 with the 7 for the Sharks and 5 for the Pumas. Not a lot of play, not a lot of turnovers, from both teams. And penalties conceded 6 apiece, and the teams not making a lot of tackles between the two, because there's a lot of kicking game, set piece dominance from both teams as well. And Jimmy Stonehouse did say in the beginning of the game that it was going to be a set piece battle. The visits and the opportunities, 22. They've had 9 visits in the opposition, 22, and couldn't convert.
It was interesting to see the possession 50-50 and the Pumas making a whole lot more tackles than the Sharks. This is what the log looks like at the moment. If it were to stay like this till the end of this evening, the Pumas would go to second on the log. They would then require either the Lions to lose or the Cheetahs to lose for them to retain that place in the knockout stages of this year's Carling Currie Cup. Just to remind you, the Springboks, Jesse Creel captaining the side tomorrow in a massive test match against the All Blacks at Eden Park in Auckland. Fortress Eden Park. They haven't lost there for what seems like an age. And then, of course, on Sunday evening, 5:45, the Springbok ladies in action against France. A number of changes in that starting lineup, I'm led to believe, by Swayze to Brain. They've been so good so far, the ladies, and hopefully they can finish that game on a high and win top of the group. And, of course, look out for the Proteas. They, too, are on a bit of a roll. Could they win a sweeping series against England? They won the first 2 ODIs, and hopefully they can win the third one as well. T20s following that. It is a wonderful month of sport. It's a wonderful weekend of sporting action here on SuperSport, your World of Champions. South Africa against Nigeria on Tuesday night as well. World Cup qualifier. South Africa at the moment, Bafana leading Lesotho in a World Cup qualifier as well. And we wish our boys all the best in their efforts to get to the next Football World Cup. And they are well on track, as are the Pumas. We'll be back in a moment for the second half here in Durban. It's the Pumas who lead the Sharks by 6 points to 0.
For Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.
6 points to 0. The Airlink Pumas lead in Durban at the halftime break. It's been a little tough at times watching. A number of errors. No tries to speak of. Only 2 almost tries with a couple of tackles in the corner that just prevented either team from scoring. But it has been a game where there's been a number of knock-ons, number of cross kicks. Both teams will be a little bit disappointed in their ultimate execution. The fans have also just had to, as you can see, endure a number of errors and mistakes they would have expected and wanted more from the home team in particular, as the Vodacom URC players in the Sharks squad make their way back into the starting lineup of the Colin Currie Cup 15. So can they improve in the second half? Quinton Swart, the Standerton Riscal boy, will get us going again. He kicked 2 penalties in that first half. He's gone deep and into that left-hand corner. And it is well gathered by Shlekani, who's looking for a bit of space to run into. Does well to carry it up 4 or 5 meters and present it to Jaden Hendrickson.
Access.
Up he goes, no search of the touch line. It's knocked forward, I think, by Pumas' hand, or knocked backwards by Sharks' hand. Shlekani this time goes around the corner and does really well. And the Sharks looking to keep ball in hand. Butter. Now comes the little caterpillar, and Hendricks gets it to the back there. A number of box kicks going into the Durban Sky already in the second half, and certainly dominated the end of the first half, as this one goes a little bit longer. Oh, it's a wonderful carry from Engelbrecht. Real handful, ball in hand, strong committed run. Broad. Nowhere for his number 12 for Nico to go, but back into the traffic. As well to get it in front of the pack of forwards, you can then clean out going forward. Swart was waiting in the pocket, but Broad has hung it up high. Good contest in the air. Great take from Jorpenke. It's a kicking festival at the moment. Tactically, neither team really wanting to take the risk of running it at the moment. It is a little humid and a little slippery out there. Masuku this time goes downtown. Bounces horribly for Swart, who looks up and shanks one off to the side. Lucky it's gone backwards, because his own player could almost get it. The Sharks come away now. Looking for a little bit of space still over the heads. The front row is involved. Fenter now must be 30 meters back from the gain line after some wayward passes. Just well to fight forward. Hatton, well tackled by Stefan Currie, who seems to be bigger than him even, the fullback. Ganyani with a nice carry. The blind side is where Hendricks thought about going. Captain Chituka carries it.
Ball's available.
Hendricks again, this time Masuku looking for the inside pass. It's a beautiful one to Francois Fenter. Gets away from one, but not away from Fisanti. Now comes the big fellas rumbling forward. Mazibuko, Hendricks, Shlekani, just he's got players in front of him, and it's he did everything he could to try and avoid it, but he just accidentally has made contact. Opportunity spurned. What a good line from Francois Fenter.
Scrum, let's go.
Exceptional line from Francois Fenter. But Shlekani just indecisive, causing obstruction. We had play there, Joel, for 2.5 minutes.
It's fine, let's lift.
Transition from both teams. The Sharks again, another opportunity plundered. They'll be extremely disappointed. All the way from their own half. Good kicking from Jaden Hendrickson and Sia Masuku in transition.
If you don't set up, I'm gonna
and a great line that was ran by Francois Fenter. They'll be disappointed for not finishing there.
Yeah, it came straight as we criticised them for kicking too much. Ball in hand, and they made some good yardage. So they have to get out of their danger zone here. Ross Broad will feed the scrum. He'll need his scrum that's been under a bit of pressure to deliver a good quick ball and some steady resilience. They do, and in fact they get a bit of a march. Van Niekerk now with a strong carry, and Broad given the opportunity to clear, and clears nicely. Clears very well indeed. Knocked forward in his attempt to keep it in play. Jorpenke, great effort. Super kick there. Wonderful clearance kick from Ross Broad.
I think also it was a good breakdown. Didn't give himself enough time, is Ross. But Yao Peng does extremely well, but unfortunately loses the ball forward, trying to keep the ball in play and keep the ball alive.
So it's good appreciation of the laws from Pascal Akeji as well. Thought about gathering it and realised it had gone forward, and he'd coming from an offside position. and left it. Boy, that is discipline. So the Airlink Pumas' last scrum was a good one. They want every scrum to be as good as that for the rest of the evening. Really changing the front row made by Jimmy Stonehouse. Devil Maritz came off after 30 minutes. Etienne Janica went straight back on. He's the man who played last week and was relegated to the bench for this week. Made a difference since he's come back on. Strong carry, strong tackle from Masuka. Broad again with that high hanging box kick. Oh, it's a good contest.
Backwards.
Knocked backwards by the Airlink Pumas, who have the ball. Comes that big number 17, Etienne Janica. Broad. Shuffled out the back. Oh, that's a funny little kick. It's gone backwards. Adonis, Ronaldo style, makes a tackle and saves the ball from being kicked forward. Masuku now. Oh, it's very clever. Your Pinke should have the gas here. Chips it forward. He's held back. Does he get it down? He does. I think it may have been a penalty try if he didn't, but Pinke's done exceptionally well. And the Sharks have the first try of the evening.
Impeccable effort by Yao Peng. Good front foot kick from Sia Masuku. Had the pace to get there. He's a former Queenian. He scores his first Currie Cup try, and the first try of today is Yao Peng. Sia Masuku knows he didn't have the pace. Look at Yao Peng go. He's always going to win that race.
It's good.
Sango Kamlash almost take him out before he catches the ball. But good control from Yao Peng to score his team's first try.
Kamlash was hoping he was going to gather it early, tackle him before the line. Penge was just too smart for him. Towed it forward again and grounded it over the line. Super play from the Sharks fullback. Masuku with a good strike. Oh, not that good. A little wobbly, but off the upright it comes out. 6 points to 5. Airlink Pumas still lead. Wonderful little kick.
A good front foot kick from Sia Masuku. And good control from Yao Peng. Supreme effort from the fullback. Is it a solid game and a well-deserved try.
Airlink Pumas quite slow to come back to the halfway line. He has impressed him since he's moved to fullback. Not a natural fullback. He's an out-and-out winger who's transitioned really well. Learned the skill set. Very accomplished fullback now. Oh, he's a big beast of a man. Just loves carrying the ball.
It's outside. It's outside. No. Use 9.
Jaden Hendrickson. Well, Grant Williams is away with the Springboks. You'd think Jaden Hendrickson will be one of the stalwart scrum halves for the Sharks team when they get into the Vodacom URC. Needs as much match time as he can get. Nice little dummy from Jaden Hendrickson. Sharks got his kick back. It's a little bit of a scramble down here just outside Hollywood Bet Sharks 15-22 meter line.
Right, use it, ball's available.
There's a random boot lying out there. Schlekane's boot, I think it is.
Use 9. No.
It's a big boot. It must be Schlekane. Kick not far enough again from Jaden Hendrickson.
Inside the 10.
And finally, it is a penalty for being inside that 10-meter circle.
Yep.
Another base kick from the Springbok, Jaden Hendrickson. Would have loved a little bit more distance in that box kick, so Kenji can get underneath that ball.
He's lost a bit of favour in that Springbok squad. Why do you think?
Rumours say that, he had a fitness test that he needed to pass and he unfortunately did it, but he was apparently also carrying an injury which he's had now time to sort out in this pre-season. Is Jaden Hendrickson, quality player.
Holding as a sub.
Jaden Hendrickson, that's on form with the Grant Williams on form. Normally a Sharks team will do well if those guys do well.
Yeah, very much so.
Right, time back on.
Chatuka was a little quiet tonight, I think. Makes way. Pepsi Buthelezi will get a good 30-31 minutes. There's the Airlink Pumas win the line out nicely. Can't move that ball forward. They're going to have to use it or lose it. They're going to lose it.
That awesome line-out defense here for the Sharks. You know, allowing the Pumas to win the ball, front ball. They contest everything in the middle and the back. Force them to the front. You know, get bodies in that maul to try and stop it. A good effort from the Sharks.
It's also, I think, a little tough for the guy controlling the ball at the back of the maul when it peels around the side and the ref's on this side shouting use it or lose it. He's detached from his scrum off. He can't hear the ref where he is. His head's in between two other bums, and a little bit tough, and that's exactly what happened there, I think.
Coach!
Disappointment for the Airlink Pumas. Great defense from the Hollywood Bad Sharks 15.
Sit!
It's wheeled by both teams. Hutton comes away nicely. Fenter comes on a nice little angle and gives it a little bit of go forward. 5 seconds from the use it call to use it. That's just made the 5 seconds, I reckon. Touch clearance this time, kicked into touch, out of danger.
Yeah, good kick from Jaden. Simple exit, one carry, kick out, defend them all. Put his team transferring pressure. See what the Pumas can bring for us in this attacking lineup.
So JJ Skippers, who was in the starting lineup last weekend for the Airlink Pumas, comes on.
Let's go, Pumas!
The man who took his place, Hanno Tennyson, makes way. Put in a good shift, Tennyson. Skippers, though, you would think that Jimmy Stonehouse's thinking was that he wants a couple of those stalwarts to come on with fresh legs to try and dominate the last 30 minutes. Into the midfield it comes Kamlashe with the carry. Still
there's the ball, ball's available.
Just going forward, the ball's available. Oh, long ball way over the top. Engelbrecht with one to beat. Gets away from one. Sharks cover defense, gets across quickly. Lovely ball over the top. The new man carrying it up. Skippers to the blind side again. At pace comes the touch at Pop Swickers. Still rumbling. Great leg drive from the big fella.
Right, low, Sharks, leave it!
Broad looking for his next run. A little show and dummy, and over he tries to go. Has he got it grounded? There's a celebration from Björn van Niekerk.
Well done, drop out. I've got held up over the line. Well done, drop out.
Well, the Pumas players are asking for a little look at that. And Griffin Colby saying no, I'm in perfect position.
Thank you.
It's held up. I'm sure, irrespective, Marius Jonker will be having a little look in the TMO box.
Let's go, Sharks! 10, let's go!
It is worth mentioning as well that Marius came and pointed out to us that that neck roll from Nick Hatton was not the right play. It was Emil van Heerden, and actually we didn't get the right replay which showed the clear neck roll and pick and dangerous drop. So Marius getting it right again. Pumas now fighting their way forward. Van Niekerk with a strong carry, the skip behind, Swart, little nice offload to Kamlashe. Sharks defense been really organised tonight actually. They've defended as a connected unit, good to see. And that's a ruck forward.
You guys are off your feet. He's on his feet, 17 is slinging off.
I think that's a good call actually. I think it's a really good call. I'm not sure Pepsi Buthelezi was allowed to play the ball because the ruck was formed, but the ruck was an illegal ruck.
Yeah, 100% agree. Pepsi was extremely lucky to get away and not give away a penalty, and he'll claim that after the game. A good carry from the Pumas, and you can see falling off his feet. No effort to get back up. I mean, it does happen sometimes where you fall over, but that picture that the ref needs to see is you making an effort to get back up again.
Jorge Sneyman's haircut starting to travel a little. changes coming
Good cap.
in a moment for the Sharks, lining up some big fellas in the front row to come on. To the front it goes, nicely taken by Slabbert, Masuku. Fento with a little slip pass. Defense strong for the Pumas. Tackle is called, which means they've got to release the tackled player. The ball is free now. Masuku sends out the little skip pass. There's a real injection of pace there, but the pass doesn't go to hand.
It's that man again, Yao Peng, getting a half break, but just couldn't find Akeji. Pascal would have loved to see him ball in space.
Come on, run out. Run out.
We're just gagging to see him with a bit of space. We want to see how quick he is. We want to see what a carrier he is.
Open up, Sharks. Open up.
Janica comes across and just gives the call to Swart. To the front it goes to Van der Merwe. Nice little break around from Santi, I think it was. And then Broad with the box kick. Oh,
No player touch the ball, play on.
Bit of a miss there from everyone as it's the captain Chituka who eventually tidies up.
Ball's available.
Still a little bit scrappy around
Use 9.
all contact points of this game. Ganyania with a little carry, and Hendrickson lines up another kick. Masuku does the kick though. Long and cross kick. Stefan could see into position quickly.
Look back, Pink.
Kicks it down
13.
the tram line. Oh, and directly into touch. Bad mistake from deep out. It's going to be a Sharks line out deep inside the Pumas.
Okay, thank you.
First mistake he's made, I think.
Oh, Stefan could see a good kick initially from Musia Masuk, with painted a picture that they were in a kick of 9, and he called for the ball and went for the long kick. Just transferred, trying to get some territory. Followed up by a good chase line, and unfortunately overcooked it.
So change of scrum off for the home team. Jaden Hendricks makes way. Keanu Everson comes on. It's a very different player to Hendrickson. His kicking is not as accurate, not as good. I'd expect he'll look to speed up play a little bit as the Sharks set up a really strong, powerful driving ball, controlled superbly at the back by Mbata. And the big forwards are joining in and rumbling. The ball is presented to the midfield. Fenter. Nice little slip inside to Savashle, still going. Everson, Masuku, long ball over the top, maybe skip the overlap away. As Akeji is trying to find a way to get through that gap, those spaces. Lovely slip pass there, had us all foxed as the carry is now made by Pepsi Butolezi. Everson scrambling to move it quickly. Masuku went for the little cheeky grabber through, but well blocked in a football tackle.
Number 8.
A good maul initially from the Sharks. You know, that punch brought a lot of momentum. The Pumas had to, or didn't have to, collapsing that maul. Gave the Sharks a free hit. Played a couple phases, but they did well to scramble and not concede a try.
So the call is to go to the corner from Vincent Chituka. See Masuku obliges. This is where Willie Engelbrecht, he got pushed out the way. I'm not sure he's the one who collapsed anything there. Pez Mbata. To the front, Slabbert. Oh, he's under a bit of pressure. I think he may have lost that actually, trying to keep it safe.
Side entry, it's a maul. Maul is formed, side entry. It's a maul, maul is formed. You can't come from the side.
Tad fortunate, I think, was Dion Slabbert there.
Even though the ball is with the front player, you can't come from the side.
It's a dangerous place to hold the ball up like that. He's got away with it.
Yeah, extremely lucky. You know, the timing of that punch. You know, Pepsi and the guys coming in
it was Ruwald van der Merwe who just couldn't help himself and cut on the side. Griffin Colby was 100% right as the Sharks go again. Oh, that is spat out the side. Edison now. Sabashli.
Tackle on chest.
Advantage again is the call. Might just be for a knock-on, mind you. Oh, it's a wonderful little step and go. And Pepsi Buthelezi has created a little bit of magic out of nothing. Finally, something for the home fans to rejoice about. And it's the DHS boy, Pepsi Buthelezi, with a moment of magic, who has finally opened that resolute Airlink Pumas defence.
Pendulano Buthelezi.
In order for it to be
first a good carry. PK Sobahle. Look at all those forwards, seeing numbers on the blind side. The powerful runner, Pepsi Buthelezi. He's looked hungry. Explosive carry from Buthelezi. It's always going to be hard to stop him. He loves carrying the ball. And ever since he's come on, he's looked extremely hungry.
Masuku with a great strike this time, and through it goes. Wonderful kick, 12 points to 6. And the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15, finding a bit of rhythm, much to the joy of Jordan Hendrickse. Sitting in the stand, much bigger than you would think. He is a big young man, Jordan Hendrickse, a fair bit bigger than his older brother.
Hard runner as well, is Jordan, and I really hope to see him out on the field. I know he struggled with a bit of an injury in the off season. Hope to see him back soon.
Yeah, but I think we all want to see him back soon. A real talent at 10 or 15, mind you. Shlakani with a little carry, but it's turned over, and the Pumas have a ball against a slightly disorganized Sharks defense, but nowhere for Kutsi to go. Broad. Big fellas are going to try and rumble it up. Going to change at hooker for the Sharks, I think. Oh, and it's another attack penalty against the Pumas. Illegal attempt to keep the ball at the breakdown.
There's a clear attempt to wrap. Confirmed. There's a clear attempt to wrap. Doesn't matter. There's a clear
another breakdown penalty by the Airlink Pumas, falling off their feet, or the attacking breakdown. The momentum seems to be with the Sharks for the last 5 or so minutes.
Explain.
Yeah, very much so. They've sort of turned the corner. They've found a bit of accuracy in there. Again, it's no attempt to ruck over. It's just an attempt to seal off. You can see the blonde-headed Willem van der Heever, who's come on for Fez and Butter. I was a little surprised to see him named in the starting lineup. He played a fair bit of time against Saracens earlier, and he was cramping after about 30 minutes, so good to see that he's made a recovery. Vincent Chatuka now makes way. Tino Mavaseri, you would think, is the man who's come on for another few minutes. There he is. He was outstanding earlier and played the full 80. Pumas with a little bit of space out wide. Nowhere for Kanlashe to go, though. Chooses to go back infield. Broad waits. Nice little slip pass, and there is a bit of space on the outside. It's bobbling and weaving a bit, but Freddie Engelbrecht, who's found himself out in that tram line a couple of times, finds a way to gather, and then Broad with a sniping run and a little grubber. The Orpanka is just... Oh, he's just been so smooth and confident at the back there this evening. Clever little kick, gathers himself. Navasera almost got it away, and now it's changed hands again into the hands of Etienne Janiko, who's showed some real good hands to gather that one. Clever kick now from Broad as the Pumas play for a bit of territory. They'll have to chase the game now. As it stands, they are no longer in the Carling Currie Cup semi-finals. Janica, Swart, Penke had him lined up there for a second. Nice little slip pass. There's been a change at hooker as Osuagu is now on permanently. Spent 10 minutes on the field earlier when Swart was yellow carded.
Yep.
Oh, it's end to end at the moment. Oh, right through the middle. It's a wonderful, wonderful run from JJ Skeppers. Broad goes to the open side. Swart pops it short. Engelbrecht.
You off now, leave it!
A little bit slow now. It's a little chip over the top. It's very clever indeed. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Lundim Senge has hung out there on the wing. He stood his ground. He's waited for the opportunity to come. The kick is just so clever. And the Airlink Pumas are right back in it.
Thank you, Marius.
Lundim Senge, a breathtaking try here from the Pumas. All the way from their own half. A good little break from Skeppers, beating 3 or 4 defenders. Looking after the ball, trying to get quick ball. And Ross with the cross kick as the vice captain. And a breathtaking try here from the away side. The Airlink Pumas not standing back. They definitely want a result out of this game.
Well, when he first went to kick it, I thought, oh my word, what is he doing? And then I saw Masenge coming from the far side. The kick was perfect. The angle, the timing, just spot on. Swart to add the 2. Oh, talking about spot on, that is just brilliant. From the corner, under enormous pressure, Clinton Swart has kicked the 2. It's 13 points to 12.
A supreme kick from Ross Brodier. The cross kick. We've seen a lot of cross kicks in the first half. And showing us he's also got some good skills, is Ross Brodier. He's had a good season for the Pumas, I must say. I've been really impressed. Really brave. Good kicking game as well.
Wow, Pumas, as it stands, back in semi-final contention. They still need results to go their way tomorrow, but all they can do is win this game this evening and try and get the bonus point. That'll help.
Wait,
Broad, Swart.
Yes, yes.
High hanging kick, not looking for the touchline. Masuku with a good gather. He puts it even higher. Swart then makes the gather, looking as to where he can reach. He's a big man, Clinton Swart, and he has gone over the top of one of the Sharks players, and there's a problem there.
Time is off.
So as Griffin Colby stops the game, rightly so, and
yes,
will receive some urgent medical attention there. Let's have a quick look at the log. It's the Pumas now on 24 points. They do need results tomorrow to go their way. They need the Lions or the Cheetahs to lose. And on both those games, you'd fancy the Lions with a lot of their Vodacom URC players back to beat the Griquas. But you'd fancy the Bulls might beat the Cheetahs. Might just work out for the Pumas as it stands right now. Is that Keanu Everson, I think it is, who's down? It's
okay. Ross. Yeah, so there was, after the kick from the Sharks, it's foul play. It's due to from number 15, Pumas. So it's going to be a penalty against you, where you kicked it or where the ball was bounced or catched. So yeah, it was late on number 10 who kicked the ball.
Penalty for them?
Yes. From number 15 it was late contact on number 10. It's a penalty against you. Yes. Can we just get the accurate mark for where the ball was catched or bounced?
Well, it's a little moment to maybe reflect on what we've seen this evening. The games this afternoon started with a wonderful game between Saracens and the Sharks Invitational 15.
Hope he's okay.
It's going to be a penalty here for a late charge. Oh, my word, if that's a penalty for that, then I really don't know.
Okay. 20 minutes in, 5 minutes outside 22. Thank you, Mario.
Am I wrong, or is that just...
No, I agree. It was a rugby collision. Diego Polis was hitting in the wrong place. You're always going to come second, and then when you find yourself in that position.
I actually thought it was Keanu Everson, but it is Diego Polis, and he's grimacing as they put the stretcher underneath him. There's just a great atmosphere in the stadium nowadays. You know, rugby's becoming a culture again, isn't it? The fan base is diverse, it's engaged, it's young, it's of all ages. It's wonderful to see here in the Hollywood Bets Kings Park Stadium as we have a quick look at the tries this evening. Tara, chat us through this one now.
Yeah, it came from a missed kick, a good front foot kick here from Usia Masuku, and great control from Yao Peng. Is that an exceptional game? Is the fullback? It's hardly put a foot wrong, and from that maul, didn't go the way they would have liked, but PK picks that up, bumps off the first tackler. The Sharks looking to go back blind. Pendulani Buthelezi, explosive runner, hard man to beat, had to do some work, and does extremely well to score his team's second try. The Pumas were not going to die wondering. Good line break from Skippers, good line break, beating 3 or 4 tacklers, and eventually getting tackled by Tino Mavusera and PK Sobatle. And a good little pass short here from the captain, Willy Engelbrecht, and some silky skills from Ross Brodier with a pinpoint, picture-perfect cross kick from Ulundi Msenge to get themselves back into the lead into this game.
So it was much to the joy of Jimmy Stonehouse. We heard from him a little earlier. Let's catch up quickly with coaches from the Sharks. Let's chat to John Plumtree. Plum, it's good evening and firstly lovely to be chatting to you. Thanks for taking the time. Just obviously sad to see one of your players injured, but are you happy, content with the way things have gone so far?
Yeah, we haven't been entirely happy with our possession inside the 22. We've had quite a few opportunities and haven't converted, but really happy with the physicality of the match. Just what a lot of the URC boys required right now. Obviously, I've pulled a few off now. They've had the required minutes. So yeah, challenge for some of these younger boys here now. See if they can finish off the job.
They've stood up well, though, haven't they? Are there any in particular that have impressed you, or is it just all of them coming through at a good time?
Yeah, they've all had their moments. I've been particularly happy with our scrum tonight. It hasn't been that good in the last few weeks, but we've scrummed better tonight. Yeah, the forwards have driven quite well. But yeah, some of our skill sets have been a little bit sloppy. But yeah, like I say, probably a disappointing thing. We haven't really converted inside the 22, but there's been some good rugby, and Pumas have been pretty good too in some of their departments.
Super, Plum. Well, thanks for chatting, and well, I hope the journey continues to be successful, and good luck for the season.
Thanks, Jolie.
So Everson now sends the Sharks on their way. That's Tino Mavusera with a little dive in over the top. Pepsi Buthelezi, the outstanding Pepsi Buthelezi, with a strong carry in the traffic, and the Sharks pushing hard to find a way to win this game. Mwanda Ndanda, the Norrisburg college boy, another college boy, carrying it up there, Tara. Yep, it's another college boy. There's the Sharks, Francois Penta. Oh, nice little slip out the back. Good carry. He continues to impress Sobashle. He's just a real gutsy, hard-running effort player and doesn't make mistakes. Really good winger. Pepsi goes again. Everson looking to speed up play. It's all a little quicker since he's come on. And in the effort, oh, it's a wonderful line from Francois Pente. He's done that a couple of times. Now comes the carry from Slabbert. Sharks edging closer, just a couple of meters out. Pumas defense hanging on by a hair. Sharks 1 meter out now. Fast and furious, Francois Pente. It's the third or fourth time he's run that line tonight, and this time he's over. Gave them the go forward, gives them the try.
Thank you.
Swice Pente, the former Springbok, scoring his first try. He's had a really, really good second half as the number 12, running those reverse lines, working off the ball. Another carry again from Buthelezi. Look at him communicating with the 9. He does extremely well, gets his team over the try line. This Swice Pente.
Boy, it's a real stretch, that. Strong defense from the Airlink Pumas. And somehow he found a way to just reach, stretch and score. You mentioned those lines he's been running. He has been the difference in attack with those against the grain runs, finding a bit of space, giving the Hollywood Bet Sharks some real go forward. Masuku has got that just inside the right hand upright. 19 points to 13. It's another good kick.
Swice Pente, another reverse line. He's had about 3 line breaks, getting his team, winning those big moments, getting his team line breaks and getting them that gain line, showing all his experiences. Swice, the 34-year-old, he's done extremely well. Him and Yao Peng have played really, really well in this game, have got their team a lot of momentum.
So it's time for the Pumas now. They'll have to chase again. Clever little kick off, lovely tap back. Strong carry from Osuagu.
Ball's available.
Change at scrum off for the Pumas.
No, leave it 16.
Russell Fredericks has replaced Ross Broad. Gonna have his work cut out. Clinton Swart carries it into contact. Christy Krobler on for the injured Diego Apollo.
Offside.
Jimmy Stonehouse will be looking back on the last few weeks of the Carling Currie Cup campaign. Good win against DHL Western Province last week. The 2 games before that lost by narrow margins, 1 point and 3 points. And he'll be thinking, oh, tonight is going to be another close, hard-fought affair. And it's funny, Terry, you either know how to win those tight games or you don't. And this is a Pumas team that right now don't know how to win those games.
And that's the unfortunate part of this year's Currie Cup. It's one round. Don't have a lot of games where you can recover in the second round, and they've normally been good. I mean, they're a team that fight back, as you said. It's just those small moments, or big moments rather, knowing how to win those close games. I'm sure this team will grow, in the next year if they stick together. I mean, they've got quality coaches in MJ Ments and Coach Jimmy Stonehouse as well. If they stay together, they'll get better, definitely, and learn from this.
And the team that won the Carling Currie Cup 3 years ago has evolved a little bit. There's a bit of change there. They do have to learn how to win again, don't they?
And that's always a challenge for them. It's hard to retain players. Obviously, those bigger unions will always look. There's players like PK Sobasta played for them last year, and he's here. He played for the Sharks, went to the Pumas to get some game time. Now he's back here as well. Dion Slabbert played for them last year. So it's always tough for a team like the Pumas and Crickets in terms of retaining their talent for about 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, very much so. They'll need to retain some front rowers as Etienne Janik makes his way off with what looks like an arm injury, a shoulder injury. Devot Maritz is back on as Ruvald van der Merwe. He's been a constant source of line-out ball this evening, wins another one at the front.
That's one.
Pumas trying to set up the maul. Once is the call.
Use now.
Captain's got it at the back, Engelbrecht. The new man on is Fredericks. Up the middle channel, they try to go through Van Niekerk, well met, driven backwards. Andre Fouché makes a few valuable meters. And the Pumas keeping it simple, but making decent progress. Maritz fights to get to the ground. Fredericks again looking for which runner. Captain Engelbrecht slips it out the back. A little bit untidy and messy. And knocked on. Oh, who'd want to be a coach? So Coach Keller, that. Andrew Cotter, the man, may well have knocked it on there.
Let's go. Is he injured?
Yao Peng winning those scraps. I mean, he's had a good game. He's been one of the differences, in this game.
I think he did right. He's been outstanding, actually. He's not put a foot wrong. He's given the opportunity. He's created. He's shown impetus. He's shown urgency.
I think it was 7.
He's looked settled and mature at fullback. Very steady. Good influence on the youngsters around him. The other man for me who stood out is Francois Fente. You can see the old hands. The lines he's run, the way he's gone about things in the back. He's given the Sharks backline a real edge.
As things stand, if you had to choose a man of the match, it's definitely between the two of them, or toss of a coin. They've done extremely well.
Yeah, I think you're right. A couple of forwards have been good, but those two in particular have stood out.
Coach!
As Neil Diamond gets going in the background and the fans start dancing. The home team lead. It's a perfect Friday evening here in Durban right now.
Too much pressure.
And it keeps on going the Sharks' way. They get the free kick at the scrum.
Too much pressure. Outside.
It's a little naughty there of the Pumas front row. It's like a free exit, free escape they've given away. Masuku will bang it downfield. Adonis. Oh, he's knocked it backwards, knocked it forwards. you don't wish those errors on anyone, and you're just so exposed when you make those errors. But it was just perfect for the home team. It's everything Sia Masuku wished for when he kicked us.
I mean, he did everything perfect. As the ball came down, he took his eyes off it. And it's moments like these. I mean, you can't afford to make those sort of mistakes. I mean, Adonis, he's been dangerous. He's been good this Currie Cup as well for the Pumas. But it's those sort of mistakes that let themselves down, you know. And that's the difference in winning or playing in a semi-final.
And just to the point we made a moment or so ago, one mistake against the Lions, one against, you know, whoever else they lost to, and one tonight, and it's game over, campaign over. Scrum again. Of course, it was Bull Cavaliers the other tight game. Bull just made a habit this season of winning everything at the death, except last week against the Sharks.
Both players. Gotta keep that elbow up.
So it's
keep
just
the weight. Don't push down. Okay.
6 minutes left.
Don't push down.
Still anyone's game, mind you. Plenty of time. But the Sharks have the put in. If they were to score here, you would think that would be.
Keep it up.
Any points would probably be the end of the contest. To score twice would be awfully tough for the Airlink Pumas.
Crouch. Fight. Sit.
Keanu Everson feeds. Real live wire, little scrum off. Use it as the call. Fenter comes flat and narrow again. Well met by Danrik Fasaki in defence. Everson with a little pop pass out the side to Blula, who also played a fair chunk of the earlier game. Mavacero played the whole of the earlier game. Oh, nice little gather somehow there from Blula. Everson flicked out the back. Oh, it's a nice little line, lovely line, and there's space on the outside. Fenter with that final pass again. Forwards and backs combining well.
No!
Pepsi is, he's knocked it forward. And the Pumas will have a little chance to attack from broken play. Still going, nice little slip pass as Skippers comes away with it. Now comes the little chip over the top. Oh, it's well gathered. Advantage over Sobashli, who's also not put a foot wrong this evening. Snatches it out of the air. Was the kick the right option as Everson now puts ball to foot. Fredericks is wrapped up as he gathers the kick. And it will be a penalty to the home side. Wow, frenetic, frantic, desperate from the Pumas. The Sharks finding a way to just keep them at bay. Ndunda is receiving a little bit of attention in back play. As Masuku kicked that awfully close to the corner flag. I think his heart was in his throat for a second there. Will be a line out on the 5-metre line and a chance for the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 to set up that driving maul. Lots of fresh legs in that pack of forwards. Hatton takes it at the back, wrapped up by Mavacero, who brings it down nicely, controlled at the back, not going forward, so once is the call. Pumas need to get their hands on the ball here and go 100 metres. It's going to be Francois Fenter, though, who slips it infield to Sobashli. Van der Heefer.
Tackle on the shoulder, tackle! Use line.
Everson sends it into the hands of Ndunda. Everson again, the Sharks. Why is he playing quite close, keeping it a little tight? Now comes the ball over the top. Sobashli, who's been good all evening. The KG with some real explosive power. Pumas somehow make the tackle. Everson now frees up Mavacero. Everson again. Fenter keeps the momentum going, pops it out. Frantic Pepsi Buthelezi, who since he's come on has had a huge impact on this game. Blula strong carries now, strong carries in the earlier game. Masuku, your Penke with a lovely little offload, and it's Maseru who just can't get over the line. Try saving tackle, and away comes Vaniko. Oh, that would have been the game. Just 120 seconds to go, and the Airlink Pumas are going to have to go 100 metres. They're going to start by kicking it and kicking it out. That will suit the home team just fine. They'll wind the... Oh, it's another unbelievable ball from Iopenke. He has had a big game tonight in every way.
Let's go, Sharks!
Tenjanica just picked up that shoulder injury not long ago, and he too had a good game while he was on. So, about a minute to go.
Get the ball, let's go, please.
Sharks put into the line out. Van der Heever will chuck it in. Emil van Heerden injured earlier in the game. The main source of line out ball for the Sharks. Pepsi Buthelezi takes it at the front, chucks it down and into touch.
Okay.
Scrappy and messy, and it still will be a Sharks put in. A little untidy there. The Sharks have got away with one. Pumas thought that they maybe should have had the throw into that line out.
Yeah, just stay there. Cap is good.
Van der Heever. Pepsi Buthelezi, the source a moment ago. Slabbert looks like he's going up this time and does. Wins it well at the front.
Good contest.
Goes to ground. Sharks will just go through the phases now. 2 or 3 little tackles and they should be okay. Nice carry from Batu Shlikane. Everson keeps it safe, goes to the blind side. Blula, the clock winding down. Mavasera almost over the line for a try a moment ago. There goes the hooter. Everson will kick it into touch. And the Sharks have come away with another victory. The young Sharks team, with a couple of the older dogs involved, have found a way to win a game. Lost the first 3 games of the season, and since then they have shown improvement after improvement after improvement, and here against the Airlink Pumas, who will be bitterly disappointed. The Sharks have scored 3 tries to 1 and are thoroughly deserved of their victory. Disappointment for Jimmy Stonehouse, disappointment for a gallant Airlink Pumas. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games in their 2025 Carling Currie Cup campaign, and that was where the rot set in about 4 weeks ago. 1 win in the middle there against DHL Western Province, who have finished bottom of the log. But it's a superb win for the Sharks 15, hoping to build towards the Vodacom URC. They have come out on top against the gallant and valiant Airlink Pumas team at a humid Kings Park, Hollywood Bet Kings Park Stadium here in Durban. It is the Sharks 15-19, the Airlink Pumas 13. So as a result of that, this is what the Carling Currie Cup log looks like tonight. The Pumas, with that bonus point, jump to 21. Might not be enough. If the Cheetahs take a pasting tomorrow, it would be enough, but it's highly unlikely it'll be that bad. So they sit there for the time being, and their fate and destiny not in their own hands. The Sharks finish 6 on the log. The Bulls can jump them and might well do so. It's almost irrelevant. DHL Western Province will finish on the bottom. Who will finish on top will be, I guess, decided tomorrow. Boland should win their game, but if the Griquas beat the Lions, then they would finish on top. If Boland, mind you, Boland are playing against a fully fledged DHL Western Province Vodacom URC team, Stormers team almost. Might be a big ask for them as well. So anything can happen tomorrow. Well, what an afternoon it's been here in Durban. Hollywood Bet Sharks invitation against Saracens. Wonderfully entertaining game earlier. It was Saracens who won that 38 points to 26. And then in the Carling Currie Cup encounter, the Hollywood Bet Sharks 15 overcame the Airlink Pumas by 19 points to 13. Terum Tambu is down pitch side, ready to chat to our Carling Currie Cup man of the match.
A Black Label Carling man of the match Uyao Pengla, Yao, a hard-fought win. How are you feeling?
Tara, it was a great outing with the boys. It was hard grafted. We knew they're going to come at us, and we just asked for effort, and that's what the boys gave.
I think personally for you, you normally play on the wing. You're comfortable at fullback. You look busy. Some fresh legs. How did you enjoy it at 15?
Yeah, it was lovely. You get a bit more ball in hand at 15 compared to wing, so I enjoyed it.
And obviously, I mean, this was the last game. How proud of you of the boys in the last 3 games? Yes, you're not playing in the semis, but the last 3 games, your boys showed a lot of character.
Yeah, for us, it was about just putting pride back into the badge. So we just put our heads down in the last couple of games and just wanted to make our fans happy.
Awesome, yeah, we had a great game. Good luck for the URC.
Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Cheers.
And joining us is our losing captain, Willie Engelbert. Willie, obviously your face says it all. You're not happy with how the campaign went.
Yeah, no, it's we can only blame ourselves for this campaign. We had so many opportunities, not only in this game and previous games, that we let slip. So yeah, we can only blame ourselves.
And if you look at the Poland game, the Lions game as well, and this game, you guys were so close. What do you think it comes down to, those missed opportunities?
I think it's individual errors. It's our discipline. Sometimes I don't know what the guys think, but the discipline cost you every game, or all the games we lost this season. So that's something that we need to concentrate on going into next season. Hopefully something goes our way in the next few games. Yeah, we have to hope for a miracle to happen to go to the playoffs.
Willie, I know you set high standards. Keep your head up and good luck for the next season.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And joining us is our winning captain, Vincent Chituka. Vincent, how's it feel being back at Hollywood Bet Kings Park?
To be honest, there's nothing like this place. There's nothing like home, honestly. Thank you to all the fans that came out today. You guys were absolutely superb. Durban fans never disappoint. So yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Feels like you guys are building something special. If you look at the last 3 games, guys had to come from behind, build a lot of character. Is there something brewing, in the background in the Sharks jersey?
Absolutely. I think we just want to get pride in the jersey, if that makes sense. I think for us, it's to get desperate effort, guys that bleed for the jersey, guys that bleed for the brand, and I think we're going in the right direction. I really have a good feeling. I'm getting goosebumps speaking to you because, I really feel like there's a good thing coming this season.
You speak of desperation. How proud of you of the youngsters coming through? I mean, a guy like Bato, I know he's leaving, but he's pushing you older guys.
Absolutely, it's an absolute privilege to work with them. I think they're also eager to learn, and I think it's just so nice to work with a bunch of guys who are eager to learn, eager to grow and get better as well. So for me, kudos to all of them, every single person that put on this jersey. I think you guys were superb, and yeah, there's so much more to do in this jersey.
Awesome, Vinny. Good luck for the URC and the season ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
at stake.
The pass is good, the score is brilliant. And oh, is he in again? He is.
It's the Adair. Kajima. Crowned for the 7th time.
Utter elation for Jordan Hendrickson and the Hollywood Bet Sharks.